Today we're going to talk a little bit about your energy, your partner's energy, and where you are together in the relationship. Okay. So what I was hearing from Spirit is in regards to your journey hasn't been the smoothest or the most pleasant lately, but everything is coming together. Your patience, strength, and perseverance will soon be rewarded. And Spirit wants to let you know, and Archangel Michael, the wait's almost over, okay? The past is behind you now, so drop the fears and the doubts, even though you may feel a little uncomfortable at the moment about where your relationship stands and slightly anxious and overwhelmed for what is coming next. You're being urged to bring yourself back to the present moment and not to live in the future or in the past, because your recent prayers have been heard and they're currently being worked on, okay, from your team. And if you're worried you don't have the strength to keep going, think of how much strength you've already found and hold on to that. Then redirect that energy and enjoy your life and live in the now, okay? Around your energy, Spirit wants you to check in more. When you think about whatever it is that you're pondering, take a moment to check in how you feel about it. Do you feel lighter or heavier? Excited or filled with dread? Pay attention to your inner guidance. It's always so helpful. And I'm feeling some of you are empaths and clairvoyants and have gifts. So, you need to check in with yourself. You need to check in to see if that energy is yours or you're feeling it from somebody else, okay? I'm hearing that you also need to start to take out the shoulds and the limitations and get out of the head and pay attention to your heart's desires instead. If you knew it was impossible to fail, Spirit wants to ask you, what would you do? Where would you go with all of your heart? Ask yourself, what is it that your soul really wants? And what does your heart crave that's missing in your relationship? Take one step in that direction. And don't be afraid, I'm hearing, to ask others for help. A lot of times you're out there helping others, but you won't ask others for help. When we attach judgment to receiving help, we knowingly or unknowingly attach judgment to giving help. So Spirit wants you today to ask someone for help and receive it with an open heart. And then your mantra is to ask for what I want, and I am open to receiving it. Okay? And I'm also seeing in your relationship that you need to create more healthy boundaries. And first, you got to get in tune with your own needs, desires, and feelings and believe you're worthy of them. Remember, boundaries are for you, not for your partner. And your relationships, it's essential to know where they end and where you begin. When we separate our energy from others, we gain clarity about what we really want. And then we stop doing things that no longer align with ourselves. And I'm seeing some of you are empaths and can still be compassionate towards others without taking on their stuff. It is safe to trust that you're not here to fix anyone. And Spirit wants to remind you that you have everything you need within you, and so do they. And that you're worthy of your needs and setting boundaries based on what's best for you. Okay? Now, what I'm seeing for them is connection. Okay? They're being asked to connect with you in other meaningful ways. Sometimes it's helpful to get new perspectives and to simply be around your partner a little bit more. They're in need of this right now. And this deep connection will benefit you in many ways in your relationship. Okay? So they need to connect a little bit more. I'm also seeing Spirit wants you guys to dance a little bit more together because it'll help shift you in a beautiful state, because it'll get you out of your heads and into your body and heart, because fear lives in the head along with anxiety, control, guilt, frustration, and impatience. In just a few minutes of dancing together, this will help you guys shift. You'll feel a charge of joy and confidence take over, and you'll feel your soul remind you to live and lead from the heart. Okay? And dancing is a tool to ground us in the now. It triggers happiness, and it's the gateway to freedom and becoming free through dance, which ultimately is going to help your relationship. And Spirit wants to tell you, do this 3 minutes a day with your partner or a few minutes a week, and just notice how you start to feel and how it starts to change you into being you again. And just remind yourself, you are a wild, loving, fierce person. Express it through dance, okay? And just don't forget to laugh, okay? I'm seeing that as a couple, you guys aren't laughing enough. You're forgetting to make each other laugh. Go back to a moment when you laughed so hard you almost peed your pants. What was that like? Feel the laughter grow in your body, your cheeks hurting, your eyes watering. Maybe there's even a snort or two. Laughter is healing. It heals the soul, is what I'm hearing from Spirit. It reminds us to take life less seriously and find the joy in the little things. And helps you laugh more often. Because I'm seeing you guys aren't laughing enough in your relationship. Spirit also wants you guys to take a trip together. Because when you travel, you grow. You open up your worlds together. You find more adventures and thrills together. You start to see more patience and understanding, trust and oneness. And your hearts and minds expand. And you start to see your soul's calling and how they're attracted to each other. Okay? So Spirit wants you to pick a location you once desired you wanted to go see. Choose a date as a couple, and you'll get there and start planning. The universe knows you're ready to make it happen. Just believe you can, okay? And be not mistaken, you will have to take bigger risks than you ever thought possible on this path towards your dreams for this relationship. You'll have to take the big, scary leap. But do not fret, because your soul has wings and Archangel Michael is right beside you. And whenever you need him, just remember to call on him, okay? I'm also getting about presence for your relationship. You're being asked to spend more time in the present moment as a couple. Stop worrying about the past. Stop worrying about the future and living more in the present, okay? Your life is happening right now, and when you're not present for it, you're going to miss all the beauty of it. And this is going to help your relationship grow and expand, okay? So I wanted to pull on to see where the relationship will end up. I mean, that is the ultimate question, right? Like, what's going to happen? Where do we see this? And what I'm seeing is some of you right now are going to have people coming back. And you are going to give them a second chance. Okay? And what I'm feeling with this is Spirit saying, jump in. Okay? There's no time like the present. You're being asked to take a chance and give whatever you're questioning a try. The stars will never all align in just the right way. And sometimes you have to take the leap of faith. And this is the time, okay? So jump in for those. If you really want to give this person a second chance, they're coming back, okay? I do see that some of you have been stressed out in the relationship, having migraines and worry. Some of you have felt left out in the silent treatment for those that have walked away. I see some of you were being, abused with psychopathic partners. I'm seeing that they miss talking to you and they want a reunion for the ones that are coming back. I do see that they have done some inner healing. They realize there's stuff they had to heal since their childhood and things that they went through that they took it out on you and they were wrong. And there's things they want to tell you and say to you. But I do see this blood tie. I do see a family coming together and things working out. Okay? And I can't make this up. This is a confirmation that Archangel Michael is right by your side to help guide this. Spirit just wants to remind you to keep doing that self-care and meditation and finding your center to keep your good vibes in today and in the moment, okay? You guys will grow a mutual respect for each other through your intimacy. So don't hold on to those worry or waves, okay? I do see you guys establishing a wealthy, settled, mature relationship with laughter, happiness, healing, and joy. And for some of you that, you know, have a partner that needs to step up for your children, I do see the father figure stepping up, okay? I do see in this Emperor, once again, coming in through the tarot, okay, with the father figure and stability. I do see how they did leave for a little while because they thought that it was best and they wanted to protect you and your child, for those that have kids. But they are coming back. With the Seven of Cups, you're going to have to make this choice. The choice will be yours. But with the Two of Goblets, I do see you guys being happy and living this happy ever after. If you can just live in the moment, find that happiness, take those trips, trust one another, you know, forget about what happened in the past. Don't live in the future. Live in the now. You know, dance a little bit, find the joy, travel together, and really find that trust in one another. So I hope this helps who this is for. I love you, collective.